Nuclear reactor. Over the years, energy consumption grew substantially to fulfill demands of citizens.
To increase the production of energy, nuclear energy have went through many evolutions to ensure the effectiveness improved from a generation to other generation. The development and deployment of nuclear reactors are influenced by cost-effectiveness, safety, security, non-proliferation features, grid appropriateness, commercialization roadmap including constructability and licensability, and management of the fuel cycle. But, now let's explore what is pressurized heavy water reactor, PHWR, which is in the evolution of generation 2 and 3. Which also known as Canada Deuterium Uranium Reactor, CANDU. Before CANDU born, ZEEP is the first heavy water reactor in the world and also designed to use natural, unenriched uranium. Then the following years, researchers have designed many experiments until 1960 which 200 MWE CANDU's first prototype success being produced. Now in 2020, several countries already have the enhanced CANDU reactor which are India, Pakistan, Argentina, South Korea, Romania and China. Let's take a look at component of CANDU. For main components of nuclear reactor, they must have 5 components to function. CANDU's reactor is unique because the reactor is positioning in horizontally axis and having also horizontal fuel channel. How does it works? The CANDU operates much like a PWR, but instead of using conventional light water as moderator and coolant, it uses heavy water which known as deuterium oxide. The heavy water is 10% heavier than ordinary water because it contains a higher form of hydrogen than a normal proportion also it surround the fuel bundles. The moderator, heavy water, slow down the neutron, so that the uranium atoms in the fuel rods will capture the neutrons and go through the fission process. So, they are more likely to hit and split the uranium atoms. Causing a chain reactions of atom splitting, produces enormous heat which superheat the water surround the core. The superheated water is pumped in a closed system to steam generator where it boils ordinary water into high-pressure steam. The high-pressure steam is transported through pipes to a large turbine where it pushes the blades and turns the shaft connected to generator thus produces electricity. The steam coming out the turbine is condensed back into water using the cooling water and pumped back to the boiler to continue the process. The advantages using CANDU as reactor. First is, low fueling cost which CANDU reactor only using natural uranium as a fuel. Second is on power fueling, allows nuclear fuel to be removed or added during operation doesn't have to shut down, gives capacity factor which increases the time that a power plant is active and constant neutron dynamic parameters. And the last one is automatic plant operation gives the operator freedom to think about inspection and maintenance most of the time. Common question toward CANDU reactor. Why we need use heavy water rather than ordinary water? The best moderator to slow down a speedy neutron rather than ordinary water. How long the lifespan of the fuel bundle? The typical lifespan of a fuel bundle in the reactor is 1 to 2 years. How much energy that CANDU generates? From here, it's shown the best generating power is CANDU 9 which the net electrical output is 1031 megawatt. The differences of these 3 CANDUs are the number of fuel channel, number of steam generator, the reactor's temperature, pressure, flow rate including the steam. Thus, this differences produce a different net output. What is the differences of moderator, coolant and fuel of CANDU reactor and others nuclear reactor? CANDU reactor is also included in the thermal reactor group but it has a different type of fuel, coolant and moderator.